People say you're a paycheck or two away from living on the streets, and it was becoming my reality. The hardest moment about the whole process had to have been the first time that there was not a bed or a couch or a floor available, because you just feel completely lost.
So in 2018, we know that approximately 1,200 men, women, and children were homeless in a single night. We know that 21% of that number were families and 31% were women.
That to me was an eye-opener. I didn't realize how many women accessed the sanctuary.
What I really want to emphasize is that homelessness does not define our clients. They just really need our help and support and discovering a new path.
I grew up in a small town in western Oklahoma. My family had money. We were able to go on trips, and I played tennis a lot, snow skied. My dad had his own business, so we were pretty structured. I was pretty tight with my mom. She was very influential in shaping me, more so than anyone else that I can think of in my life. Went to OU, got my degree in recreation, but I liked geriatrics and I liked the park design. I liked planning the parks, mapping them out and having fun trees and canopies. And it was around Christmas, and I got a call that Mom had been in the hospital since December 17th, and this was like the 23rd or something like that. And so I packed up and went home a little bit sooner than I would have, and realized quickly that she wasn't probably ever going back home, because it was her cancer coming back. So I ended up finally put all my stuff in Arkansas in storage, and just had a couple of carloads of stuff and my dog staying in a friend's garage apartment that didn't have a water heater or a heater. So I was fortunate enough to be able to do that and spend lots and lots of time with her before she passed in May. It's a double-edged sword being able to spend that kind of time with a dying parent. But because I did, I spun out of control. I woke up the next day, sat on the edge of the bed and said, what do? I have no purpose now. It took me a long time to really get anywhere with that. About 6 months after my mom had died, that it started getting worse. And it was progressively worse quickly, because I couldn't see well far away, couldn't see well close up. It's really a scary thing to think you're losing your sight. That first time that I had to sleep in my truck, I was scared. I just felt defeated, actually. It took me running out of couches to really turn everything around. And I just kind of woke up one day and said, I've got to find some help. I've got to do something. This is where it began. And every time I come to this 7-Eleven, I think of Gypsy. Every time. And it's been almost a year and a half, or it's been a year and a half, maybe closer to 2, that I met her here. So I will probably always think of Gypsy when I come here. And in that she led me to the Catholic Charities Sanctuary, and thank God they're there. And I feel like I was close enough to living in a tent next to Gypsy that if I can help just a little bit, it can make a major difference in a lot of these women's lives. When you really think about it, you understand that these people are so vital in the operation of this type of an endeavor, and it's not easy. And it's incredible to think about the things that can be done here when people do write those checks, and if they quit writing those checks, we're going to be in a world of hurt.
The more money that we have, the more women we can get off the streets and help with finding them housing, help find them resources.
I think the demand is definitely greater than what is out there. And so, unfortunately, just with the increasing, growing homeless population, and coupled with the fact that a lot of people are just one paycheck away from becoming homeless, we just need to be able to help provide those services and support in every way we can.